if I was to just come up to it, and he starts like running his hands over the like divots. It's like
The doors slam shut suddenly, and these doors slam open, and you see these horrific creatures behind the doors. That have just
oh
opened.
my god!
It is now Mary Vargui who is, hungry. It wants to go for Jelved, and it's still bleeding from earlier.
Here we have an 07.
Okay, 27. Ooh, that was a critical hit against Jelved.
It is a crit because of flat-footed.
Yeah. He goes to dying 2.
I get on my feet. This is a bunch of bullcrap.
Yep.
All right, yes, I will battle medicine him. So as I'm working over him and trying to heal him and it's unsuccessful, I look down and I say, "Oh, sorry, laddie, but you're not long for this world."
Something
Look in the
supernatural.
afterlife.
I'm sure a number of people have died with Holgrim yelling in their face as their last memory. But something supernatural is going on as you manipulate the flesh and stuff. It just seems to... It's as if you had done nothing.
I guess now it's confirmed that Julved won't be in the next season.
Can I do a recall knowledge as to whether one of my elixirs of life would work to heal Jolvid?
You recall that some of these creatures, because of their spite towards the living, they prevent non-magical healing and sometimes even magical healing.
Jolved makes a flat check, DC 12.
Aha. Okay.
That is a critical failure. I go to dying 4. I am dead.
He's dead. Wow. Okay. Well,
Sean,
now you're the best
house.
cleric in the group, Holgrim.
Yeah, you're officially number 1. Good job.
This is fine. This is fine. Everything's okay.
Oh,
Making
hold on a
safe
second.
while dead.
Sean, wait a second. Are you dead?
I am full
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You
got knocked out by a
critically
crit dying 2, then critically failed a dying check. That's dying 4, dead.
I'm poking at you, dude. You said you've said that like 20 times. I just want to make
Ah.
sure.
Oh, okay. But everyone knows he was at
sorry,
it was
what?
DC 12 because he was at dying
Delvin's
2.
not dead though.
No, he's
Yeah,
dead,
Jolvid's
dead.
fine.
Dead, dead. But this is just an excuse for me to come back, show off the zombie archetype, okay? And
Yell out to Holgrim, "We have to go. The obelisk isn't worth it."
Oh. Okay, Convivial is going to go after Holgrim on the ground. Oh. Okay, that's a crit. Ooh, 17.
Oh!
Okay, and here's a second bite.
and then there were 2 clerics on the ground.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, ouch. He's at
And
2
the
hit
clerics
points.
are falling down. You're only alive because of dwarfed HP instead of human HP, by the way.
Missed by one because of
Because of the heavy armor. The heavy armor plot.
Is Holgrim insisting that Zappy not take your kill?
I'm like half dead. Blood is streaming down me. I've been so still.
Okay, here we go.
2 fails. 2 fails.
2
2 successes, so that's 3 damage.
Is it enough?
The Convivial
I can
had
have
3
room.
health.
Both had 3 health left.
Mary had 3 health.
Nice.
You've killed like 85% of the creatures today, Zappy.
Wait, did he?
And I walk in.
No, don't go
Go.
back in there.
I think I got it.
I'm gonna just stumble into the room towards Zappy. Don't leave it. I'm getting my flail ready. You little squirt.
Yay, you're okay. Then more happens to Zappy. Because he does go searching for a priest who can cast a spell, but he gets distracted because he meets a young lady, and who he falls for very hard, and he courts her. Her name is Dravina, and they fall in love, and they get married, and they have 9 little Zappies, and Dravina Thwacker becomes Dravina Zappy, Zappy's wife, and they often visit Zappy's father-in-law Hulgrim with all the little Zappies. And they call him Grumpa Hulgrim.
Wait, you just married my daughter? What?
In time,
And then 9 little Zappies.
Oh, that's messed up.
I think Filzo tries for a long time to convince Zappy not to go on the journey, but I mean, his heart's not in it, and the color is just draining more and more, and he just is associating his obsession with figuring things out and observing things like the obelisk with the death of Jolvid. And so he retires to his shop. He stops climbing on top of his shop to watch the town go around. The shop opens less and less. The smell of mildew grows. And then I think one day the shop just never opens again. And someone goes in, see what happened, and they find just a colorless, devoid, old little gnome in his bed, gone.
Hulgrim is driven from his homeland by all these little Zappies running around, and Uncle Filzo, he takes up the adventuring life even with more rigor, and he also feels like Torag himself has possibly not forsaken me, but definitely shown his displeasure to me. Perhaps I've failed him in some way to have been unblessed by these Zappies and Uncle Filzo that are driving me away from my homeland. So I am going to renew my dedication to Torag, hoping to regain his favor.
But by yourself, so that no one can steal your kills. Maybe.
That is a very
Exactly.
good point. I surround myself with inferior adventurers. So if I'm like level 8, everybody's like a level 2, right? And so they're not stealing my kills. They're dropping like flies. You know, they probably have a low survival rate, but I make it through.
Okay, so I'll start with Chris. Your thoughts, and also you're going to be. Tell me your what you came into this thinking and where you're at now.
Well, I think I wanted to try Pathfinder 2 and just learn it, because you hear about it, and I didn't feel like I really understood how it works.
Mm-hmm.
I understand how it works a little bit more now. I still am in the dark on a lot of things, but I feel like I could join a group now and not have to be walked through every little thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I will probably continue to play Pathfinder 2 once in a while. I play with patrons quite often, and we play different games. So I'll get a chance to play a little bit more, and I think I want to try some different classes and see how they work out.
Mm-hmm.
But I really appreciate, like, you are a good teacher, and I definitely felt like every session I walked away understanding it a little bit better, and I always learn better from playing than reading. So,
Mm-hmm. Okay, awesome.
yeah, it was a good experience, and I had fun, and I enjoyed meeting a bunch of new people, and yeah, it was a good time.
Any new thoughts from today's session?
Let's see. It is really handy to play a wizard when everybody brings everything to near death and but doesn't quite down it.
Uh-huh.
Really great.
Yeah, saving throw effects are nice because
Yeah.
The Red Baron.
they have to critically succeed. Okay, and Luke, any thoughts?
I mean, I enjoyed it. It was cool. So I came into the very first session, which wasn't your guys' first session. I think I was in session 3 or something. and I was totally clueless. I spent most of that session with a confused look on my face, and I was looking through the book a lot. And I knew I had 3 actions. That was kind of it, and I didn't know what I was doing. And now I've obviously been reading the book and stuff because I've made a couple of adventures now for my in-game Pathfinder 2 session game campaign. So now I know a whole lot more about kind of what I'm doing and have much more of a clue. So I feel way better prepared to start running my own Pathfinder 2 game, which starts in like 2 weeks. So,
Awesome.
yeah, 2 weeks. So
Yay, cool.
yeah, so I'm excited. This was very, very useful. I'm also excited for the next campaign that I'm in with you, Ronald, which is what is it? Abominations Vault?
Abomination Vaults, the dungeon campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and we have a
I'm looking
witch.
forward.
He's going to play a witch. Arcane witch.
Yeah. As far as Pathfinder 2 goes, I love the game system and stuff. So I'm very, very happy with that.
And anything about today and our little death there? And
I mean, I love the fact that someone died, and it didn't seem like it took that long. Like the thing that I didn't notice happening, which is what happens in every 5th edition game, is somebody drops to 0, healing word, they get back up. They drop to 0, they get back up. They drop to 0, the yo-yo effect, Every 5th edition game has that. And yet in this game, it was like he went down. I even tried to heal him with my battle medicine thing. I failed it, and then he was done. You never see that happen, almost never in 5th edition, where somebody's just dead. There's always 1,000 different ways.
Oh,
that they
yeah,
come
it only
back.
took one.
I only had one
first
thing because
roll.
I critically failed with no hero points after being crit down.
To be
Yeah.
fair,
Yeah.
I could have healed him because I had health potions and battle medicine and all that, but they disabled non-magical healing. So
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
yeah.
It was cool though to see like death
Yeah.
actually happen and the mechanism for it to be much smoother. The game, 5th edition is clearly designed to keep people alive no matter what, and this game doesn't do that. It seems like so. That's cool.
And that was an unusual ability. I mean, that hardly any monsters in Pathfinder have that ability of
it's
preventing
like-
healing.
Oh,
Zombie rot and like those things are the only 2 times I've seen an ability like that.
And then the mummy. Yeah, and magical healing, you would have had to do a counteract check. DC 18 counteract check. Okay, cool. Well, it's not Pathfinder, low-level Pathfinder without some death.
Yep.
All right. Okay, good. That's it for now, and I will stay in touch with all of you in some fashion. And anyway, this was great. This was a great event. My Patreon exploded. I thank everyone for participating. And
your Patreon exploded, or your
like
channel?
in a good way.
Yeah. The Patreon.
Okay, so this is not farewell, is what I'm saying. And I will see you all again. Thank you all.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's been
Okay.
absolutely awesome. Cheers, guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
had a great time. Thank
I'll
you.
see
Come here.